Hello and welcome again to more HC Space here on the Atomos CLU channel. Appreciate you being here this evening, afternoon, morning, whatever version of reality you are currently seated in. My name is Atomos. I'm the host of Harmless content and HC Space and a lot of other sub-shows that I do. And I thought tonight I would take and launch a new idea that I had. A little something here called HC Episodes. The idea behind this is going to be that we're going to take a look at some of the story side of Star Trek Online and look into some of the episodes that are in the game that you can, if you play the game, you can easily get into, access, have fun with here in Star Trek Online. Tonight's feature, at least the plan is that I'm planning on taking a look at the Iconian War storyline for Star Trek Online. Now, this isn't going to be like one of the early, or the first episodes that you can play. I thought I'd kind of get a little bit into it for those of you that want to see some of the mid-game stuff that they've created in Star Trek Online. So we'll take a look at, like I said, the Iconian War and the story that goes with that. For this episode, I will be working with my crew, the crew of the USS Watchtower. It is a big old boat, and we're going to be seeing how we can get through the storyline and go from there. Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining me, all the support on the channel. I see we've got some folks already turning on into the chat. Welcome, Blind Bat. Glad you can make it. Yes, it should be cool. Should be interesting. We'll see where it goes. In the meantime, let's take a look here. Oh, well, looking for a game. There it is. All right. There's Captain Atomos here, hanging out in space dock operations on Earth Space Dock, right outside of a little planet that we call Earth. And I thought I'd start off here, show you around a few things, and get us into and going with this little story. All right. So, when you come into Earth Space Dock, you come usually through the transporters here and then over to this area. Now, the Operations Center, which is the room in here, this is where you're going to find a couple of different things. Generally, that's where you go for a lot of the earlier on part of the story. And then as we get into and work with some of the later things, we usually receive the calls. But a lot of the time you can go back there and talk to Admiral Quinn. You'll see that there's a pretty good size amount of people here. I'm on Earth Space Dock number 7 right now. And let me make sure I got the right ship. Yep, I got the Watchtower set up. Now the Watchtower is set up with the Ba'ul anti-proton beam arrays. And then we also have the 360-degree kinetic cutting beam and ancient omnidirectional beam that we run on the rear or the aft weapon section. The Watchtower itself is geared out with the assimilated set. I've got all 3 parts of the set in here, which is the deflector array, the engines, and the regenerative shield array. We also run the Obelisk subspace rift warp core, which pairs up with the omnidirectional beam. Part of the reason that I run these 2 items is because anytime you have these things, they work as part of a set, and as you add more components to the set, you obviously get more bonuses and whatnot. Also included on the ship, basically it's an engineering ship. So it's basically geared around repair, and it's basically a tank ship. It's the Calvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought Cruiser, which once again I do want to thank Listening Zone for hooking me up with this particular ship. I've been using it for quite a while. We've got it maxed out on the Mastery unlocks, and we've also upgraded it so that it is a Tier 6 X ship, which means that it has experimental traits with it as well. So this should be a pretty good ship for completing this sort of stuff. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take and show you here what I'm talking about as far as the episodes are concerned. So by going through the mission journal up on your mini-map on the top right-hand side here, you'll find the mission journal. When you open that up, you'll have a bunch of different tabs that you can go through. The third one is the episodes, and these are basically the storyline that they have for your character to go through in Star Trek Online. So the Klingon War is how it basically gets started, and then as you go along and complete all of the different sections of the war, once you get to the very end, you can, and Galaxy at large, that then unlocks the next storylines that you can go through. And so as you complete each one of the storylines, you basically build along the story itself with each one of the episodes. Now in this case, I've completed all of the storylines. So we're going to kind of be, well, it'll claim that we're using the mission simulator in order to do this, but it's the same thing. The one I was talking about, and we're going to take a look at here, is the Iconian War. The Iconians, which is one of the older races in the galaxy, have shifted their... Let me real quick here take care of something. This keeps popping up. Let's get this out of the way. Up to here, up to there. There we go. That'll stop popping up in the middle of the screen. The Iconians are kind of a weird sort of race. You may remember them from the Next Generation episodes, where everybody traveled back in time to the 1800s. And they're kind of like a ghostly apparition. They exist between dimensions. And in this case, we've got the story to go with it. The Iconians have shifted their attentions back towards the Alpha Quadrant after 200,000 years in unexplored space. We must prepare for war against one of the Milky Way's oldest enemies. We'll start off here with uneasy alliances. The Hobus system has a long history of hosting nefarious activities. The Hobus star was the epicenter of the supernova that destroyed Romulus, and Terrace used it as a testing ground for her experiments with the Iconian technology. Any activity detected at this location must be followed up on in order to ensure that nothing could endanger the quadrant. Occurs here again. So we're going to rendezvous with Commander Kayla Van Zyl to investigate these recordings, and we're just going to go through. Now, since I've already done it, I'll have the option to replay, which I'll use that.
I'm currently on leave from Voyager, and I was passing near the Hobus system in a shuttlecraft when I picked up some odd energy readings. I took a detour to investigate. You can't be too careful where Hobus is concerned. But I wouldn't mind some help. Can you rendezvous with me at these coordinates? Having a real starship here would be a big help.
Okay. And as we go along, there's some really great voice acting. Part of the reason that I wanted to kind of go through and do these episodes was so that those of you that maybe haven't played the game could kind of see some of the story stuff. And plus, a lot of these have some pretty famous Star Trek actors doing the voice acting now in Star Trek Online, and this episode is no exception to that. So we'll start off here, and what we can kind of do is, if you want to just jump to the location in the galaxy, you can use the transwarp feature to do that. Otherwise, it's already marked on the map, and we can fly to that location. Actually, let's do this before we get to that. Let's beam up. to the ship. You can kind of get a feel and a look at the watchtower. I've been using this, I think I got it last February, so almost a year now. And playing around with it. I really like it. I'm a big fan of playing the engineering ships, which are basically tanks. They're big boat ships. And this is one of the biggest. Let's do this. Now, one of the things about the design of the ship that I've done here is that I have the visuals on for the Borg technology that I have installed. So the deflector array has the Borg deflector parts to it. And then the other thing that I always have on when I do this is one of the modules that will place some of these little objects that are like Borg nodes onto the ship. And so yeah, this is Earth space dock here. And I've really grown to be able to fly this ship. It took me a little bit because of the general size of the ship. It has a massive momentum. So if I get going too fast, it takes a long time for it to turn or be able to maneuver very quickly. So it's kind of a slow lumbering sort of ship. With that, let's actually warp out of the system. I think I'm going to fly there so you can see how that works. Once we leave the sector map for the Earth system, which is Sol, once we leave that, then we'll be in basically the expanse section of space. And taking a look at the map here, you can kind of see right where this is our icon. This is where we're at right here, and up here is the Hobus system. Anytime you have a mission that you take, it'll pop up over on the side right here, and then it's usually highlighted, but if not, you can just go up to there, select it, it will pop it up automatically in your in progress menu, and you can basically from here take and hide, and this will be show if you need to bring it back up again. So all I have to do is go over and select the system. When I click on it, it'll have it automatically plot a course, and then we'll head on over that way. Let's see, let's do some adjusting here for the HUD. Move these guys down so they're not out in the way. There we go. The Watchtower has a ton of armaments. Due to the time that I've been playing the game and a lot of the unlocks that I've gotten along the way, I've got some equipment from other previous ships that I've flown or used, and you can add those to any current ship that you're working with. So I've got a ton of, as you can see here, my toolbar is fairly full right now. Not sure why I have empty spots, but okay. Here we go. Alright, we're in the Hobus system. Once you get to the area, the site of the supernova explosion that destroyed Romulus and Remus in 2387. Current theory suggests that the expanse the explosion ruptured subspace, and that the energy from the blast traveled through subspace at speeds much greater than the speed of light. Because this is the only known incident of this happening, it has been great interest. Oh, come on, scroll, work with me here. It has been great interest to the Federation scientists. Catherine Janeway led the first expedition study of the Hobus system in 2388. All right, begin on easy alliances. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming and joining me here for kickoff of this new concept for show. Should be interesting. I appreciate all you guys being here. Now, don't forget, you can obviously catch the video here on Twitch, and it'll be up for, I believe, 7 days is what they keep it up for. And then after that, after I finish it here, I will take and upload it to my YouTube channel, which I put there in the chat, youtube.com/@AtomosCLU. Got a repository of stuff over the last year there, so lots of different things, including some of the other HC Space stuff that I've done, like No Man's Sky, Astroneer, and a couple others kind of space games. I usually kind of do all the space games.
This is Federation Shuttle Tereshkova. I am under attack in the Hobus system, requesting emergency assistance.
This is the USS Watchtower. We've received your distress call and are on the way.
I'm under attack by Romulan vessels. I could use a little help here. I'm a decent pilot, but things are getting a little rough.
Acknowledged, Tereshkova. We're on our way.
This freighter's packing some serious weapons. I don't think they're hauling cargo.
All right. Doesn't sound like it.
This is the Romulan Imperial Star Navy. You are in a restricted area. Leave immediately.
Well, you fired on me first.
These aren't Talshar ships. They're Imperial loyalists.
Alright, got it disabled.
Thanks for the assistance. I was checking out some strange readings and discovered this errant freighter. I hailed them and they opened fire. It's a good thing you picked up my distress signal.
Any idea why they attacked you?
I don't know yet. Based on these ships' identification codes, these aren't Tal Shiar vessels, just elements of the old Romulan Star Navy. They're no friends of the intelligence agencies, but also not allies of the Republic. Last true sons of the Empire, that sort of thing. Not to impose, but my shuttle's taken a beating. Do you mind if I bring it aboard?
We got a couple of different choices here. We'll go with this. We'll clear the landing bay for you. You also need to check this freighter. Alright. Bring her around, scan the freighter. Scanning. Their primary engine assembly is damaged. Reading multiple Romulan life signs, sir. We're being hailed. On screen.
This is Lieutenant Gaius Salon. This vessel has been disabled. Your interference is disruptive, but survivable.
Lieutenant Salon, what are you doing on that freighter?
This unit is executing its priority directives. All other directives have been suspended.
Well, why did you attack us?
This unit was defending this vessel against outside attack. Defense of associates is required by priority override.
Gaius, why are you referring to yourself as this unit? Okay, and Hexadecimal says, scans of the freighter show that it is remarkably well equipped, but there is no contraband or Borg technology outside of the Lieutenant Salon's implants. There is nothing that explains this change in behavior. Captain, if someone is controlling Gaius through his Borg implants, we know it's possible, and he's certainly not acting like normal. It's almost as if he's part of the collective again. Alright, well, he can't answer our questions because he isn't there. We need to find out who did this. There's still a facility on what remains to be the Hobus moon, sir. I am detecting power to its environmental systems. Whoever did this could still be down there. Okay. Well, Hexadecimal, let's lock tractor beam on that freighter and have an away team meet up with me in the transporter room. I can transport to the surface as soon as you're ready, sir. Alright, let's beam down. I have a default crew basically set up here. The captain. My first officer, Commander Acosta, Sai, who's my tactical officer and on the ship. And 1984 is a kind of a combination of two different things. It's a miracle worker and also Iron Wall, which is the another kind of a hybrid medical and assault. I guess would be a good way to put it. All right, we'll beam on down. Mr. Hick, welcome aboard, sir. And lurk away. Hope work is treating you well. As they should. We have to send the watchtower over there. And music you'll play here in the background, since I don't usually play the music on Star Trek Online. I use this right here, Epidemic Sound. If you're interested, they do music that is DMCA safe music, so for those who streamers, that's real good stuff. Commander Acosta says, this facility is badly damaged, sir. Atmospheric pressure is holding steady, but power is fluctuating, and many of the systems are barely functional. Scans are reading several Romulan life signs through the facility, whoever they are. They're deeper in the complex. I think they're trying to restore full power. Well, Commander, let's see if we can get any information from these computer systems. I better make sure I'm equipped right here. Switch on over to our pulse gun. Everything else looks good. Yes, that is what Commander Acosta looks like there. Okay, environmental systems online. Computer core usage 12%. Alert Damcron reports. EPS conduit 1221. EPS conduit 1253. EPS conduit 2616. EPS conduit 2788. Gate status. Power functional. Code lock. Hardware fault. Okay, we should check this out. Yeah, there's. Let's see. There's. Oh, yeah, they're all gonna move around. Here we go. Come here. Everybody line up so we can get a good look at you. Well, there he goes. There he is. Commander Acosta. Commander Asai. And the other two you might not know if you follow along with the story stuff, because I haven't really introduced these characters, but 1984 and Iron Wall. I don't think there's any others in here. Usually you can always take a look at the minimap and kind of see what's going on. Alright. Looks like we got our first combat encounter here. I'm going to key bomb that too, but I'll just click on it here. Hi guys. The Horda army. I put all my attack pets on the bridge officers, so they automatically will bring those up. The Hordas are from different places in the game, and then also a synth android. I believe Asai controls the synth. Kind of works. All right, let's check this control. Power systems nominal. Geothermal taps functioning at 58%. Main archives locked. Gate status non-operational. They have enough power, but it looks like they're still locked out of the computer memory.
That doesn't help much.
The synth.
They must be trying to gain access to the gateway data.
Fair enough. Alright, head over here. The green circle indicates the next location that we need to go in order to progress the story. be this room. Looks like a bunch of down guards. Alright, let's get a scan on these. 1984 says, nothing we can do for them now, sir. I know that various factions have skirmished over this facility since the Romulus was lost, in hopes of finding out what caused the supernova. Looks like these were Republic allied Remans who appeared to be in the wrong place. Their injuries are consistent with Romulan military disruptors, which fits what we've already seen from the Romulan naval presence here. These wounds are recent. The Remans must have taken part of Obelisk's forces. Must have been part of Obelisk's forces. They have kept this facility secure since it was taken from Paris. Alright. We go left.
There's a door to the left.
There is. It's just damaged. Cool looking wall there. There's the hoarders. Check the lab computers. File system halt, verifying integrity. Files corrupted. 1 second. EPS Stargate process, file corrupted, sublights process, restoring from backups. Please wait. Estimated time 825 cycles. We need to get to that lab. These Romulans might be trying to steal or restart the Iconian gate. Alright, proceed through the facility. Looks like we got some nasties in the next room. That door locked? It looks like it's locked. No. Oh, looks like we've got over here. Huh? Yeah. That's right. Get up there and get stunned, Asai. That's your job. Nicely done.
Quick, through the side door and down to the gate.
Cool. More damage ahead. My board nanites healing me up. Little combat tip: you get a bonus, or at least a little bit better accuracy when you crouch. So I've got my crouch key. Pretty much I use that as soon as I get into ground combat. Alright, looks like the gate is active, so there's that. Basically, the Iconians built these gates throughout the galaxy, or at least this side of the galaxy, that allows them to transport from one place to another. Aha, look at who we have here.
I surrender.
That's it?
Well, no. I do still have crucial information about your poor friend Lieutenant Ceylon and how to fix his addled Borg brain. About the gateways and how to use them. About the Iconians. Now tell me, aren't those things more important than the fleeting pleasure you'll get from shooting me?
I'm not interested in any more of your lies.
But you are interested in what I can tell you. This gateway is damaged beyond repair, but I learned a thing or two when I was a guest of the Iconians. I know how to operate their gateways, and I've memorized several sets of coordinates. I know about places you haven't seen yet. In fact, the only reason I was here was to open a gate to a specific Iconian base.
Okay. I see, fleeing one jail to go back to another.
Not exactly. Do you really think there are only 2 Dyson spheres? There are more, and I know the location of the one the Iconians are still using. Wouldn't you like to see that?
Why should I believe any of this? You haven't shown us anything credible. Hexadecimal says, "Sir, we're getting a message from command. Patch it through, please."
I've received some distressing news, and I need to update your mission orders. Your communications officer tells me you're not aboard your ship. What's your status?
I'm a little busy at the moment here, sir.
No, please, go ahead. I can wait.
Alright, go ahead, Admiral Quinn.
We've received word that Sela has escaped from Republic custody and that she was last seen in the Devron sector. Be aware that she was apparently aided in her escape by Lieutenant Gaius Ceylon, a Republic intelligence officer.
Well, she's here, sir. I found her and a group of Romulan Imperial loyalists. She's surrendered.
Republic intelligence thinks she has some kind of information about the Iconians that she hasn't shared yet. This is a little odd, but let's give her a little leash. Stay close and find out what you can. See if you can determine her plans. Be prepared to bring her in if she shows any signs of endangering anyone.
Understood. We'll see what we can discover.
Well, well, well. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, isn't that the saying? I'll make you a deal. You want Gaius back, and you want to learn what I know? I'm willing to give you both. But first, we'll need to discuss the deal aboard my ship. Don't worry. I'm sure your crew will keep a transporter lock and whisk you away at the first sign of danger. Enjoy having the upper hand for as long as it lasts.
Alright, well, you're no threat to me. We'll do this on your ship.
I suppose we don't have much choice. Whenever you're ready, we can beam up to Sela's ship. But I'll go with you and watch your 6.
Alright, let's beam on up to Sela's ship. Denise Crosby did a great job on this. We've obviously run into Sela before, and for those of you that remember, this is the daughter of Tasha Yar, who became a high-level Romulan commander. Nice ship. Got lots of space in here. Oop, and we're going somewhere. Alright, let's see what she's gonna say.
I know you're not inclined to believe me, but I am telling the truth. I do have coordinates to a sphere the Iconians are still using. The Iconians have many servants. Some, like the Alachi, you have already seen. I watched how they opened the gateways and memorized the coordinates. The Iconians are moving their soldiers and ships into position. One day, soon, they'll be right on our doorstep.
And what do you want me to do?
This is our one chance to find out what the Iconians are doing and when they're going to attack. And they won't wait for our ships to be in position or give us time to muster a defense. One day very soon, the Iconians will simply appear at our homeworlds, and we will have to fight to survive.
All right. Hold on, Sela. What did you do to Lieutenant Salon?
Poor Gaius. All that Borg hardware in his head made it easy to give him some guidance. I've had quite a bit of time to learn about Borg technology. All you need to know is which switches to flip. It's been very helpful having someone on the inside. I would have never escaped without him, but as a gesture of goodwill, I'll give him back now. There probably won't be any permanent damage.
Hold on a second. How did you manage to reprogram Gaius so thoroughly? His implants aren't that invasive.
The Tal Shiar has studied mind control for decades, and I had full access to their techniques. Some of it is quite ingenious. Do you know that the proper sequence of mental conditioning and image projection can program someone to kill their best friend? I've seen it work. Once you know how to get into someone's head, you're there forever.
Yeah. Commander Acosta and I are very familiar with Clockwork Orange. Do you actually think that you can fight the Iconians?
With the coordinates I've memorized, I can gain access to an Iconian staging sphere. Tapping into the Iconian data networks is risky, but the potential benefits are significant. It will be difficult. Iconian operating systems are designed to overwrite and destroy other computers. However, I know enough about their devices to gain some useful information before that happens. Specifically, we need to determine what forces the Iconians will use against us. We must prepare for what's coming.
Again, all I really want to know is, what did you do to Lieutenant Salon?
Poor Gaius. All that Borg hardware in his head made it easy to get. The Tal Shiar has studied mind control. My engineers report that they're having trouble keeping engine powers stable. It appears you did quite a bit of damage to my ship. Unrelated systems keep failing in no discernible pattern. Perhaps you can take some of your people down to the engine room and have a look? Keep in mind that the sooner we get underway, the sooner this is all over.
All right. Very well, we'll head down to the engine room. All right, let's do that. Let's talk to Salon.
This unit is in diagnostic mode.
Lieutenant Salon, can you understand me? What happened? In diagnostic mode, okay.
This unit is responding to its neural overrides. Please, help me.
I'll get you out of this, guys. Watchtower, one to beam directly to sickbay. There he goes. All right, let's go find their engineering room. We really need need Black Dog here. Yeah, I know. Ty says he still doesn't trust her. I'm familiar with that. All right, a hell of a giant turbo lift. Costa says, "Your orders, sir. We need to reinitialize the main deflector. Let's send 1984. I think she knows what she's doing. We need to repair the main stage flux chiller. Why don't you go do that, Acosta? And we'll get the shield power back up. That is definitely a size 4K. Uh-oh. What did you do, Acosta?
What are you doing to my ship down there? Don't make things worse.
Sir, the saboteur who set off the explosives is on the move. Scans are picking up an additional devices painted in the engine room. Planted in the engine room. Looks like they're antimatter devices designed to keep anyone from getting close enough to disable the mines. You'll need to use your tricorder to desync the mine and then move a bit closer until you can get in reach and deactivate it. If you get too close without disabling the sensors, the anti-personnel devices will fire. So I'll need to scramble the mine's sensors until I can get close enough to deactivate it. That right? Alright. Let's see if we can find them here. There's one there. Take care of this one first. Where is it? Up.
Enemy targets on sensor.
No, too close. Up. Come on. There we go.
Enemy targets
Ah,
on
dang it.
sensors.
What are we doing wrong here? Are you get closer? No. That isn't the answer. Should be fine.
Shield losing power.
Oh wow, since I've done this one. Pretty sure I saw the saboteur over there. Yeah, it just does not want to let me get that targeted. Let's see what this comes up with. Same thing. You just keep working. There we go.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Not getting the right pop-up window.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I wonder why it's not doing that. Ramble it.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Alright, let's get the heal up. There it is. Got it.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Well, this is fun. Scramble. Scramble. There we go. Okay. Wait at the edge of that one. Disarm. That's one. I don't wanna. Oh, this one's gonna have to run. Alright, we'll go around this side then. Get that fire put out? Jeez. Okay, I see it. There we go. Third one's up there. How many bombs does this saboteur have? I know.
I shouldn't need to remind
Weird.
you that we're on a timetable, so I won't.
Okay. Right there. Got it.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Come on, pop up. Work with me here.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Not getting the pop up. I'm just gonna walk up to it. There it is. Gosh, it takes an awful long time. Alright, that's the third one. Got it. Saboteur's over on the other side. Come on. Let's go, guys.
I recognize you. You have to help me. I'm a Republic intelligence operative on deep cover. I infiltrated this crew of Romulan naval officers because they were still loyal to Sela. We can recapture her if we can keep this ship disabled.
Wait a second. How did you happen to get aboard Sela's ship? This is too much of a coincidence.
Republic intelligence has agents seeded through many of the groups in the Old Guard, and even a few infiltrating the Tal Shiar. It was happenstance that I was embedded in the group that helped Sela escape prison. What I need now is to keep this ship stalled long enough for the Republic to arrive. Then we can take Sela back to prison where she belongs.
Okay, I can do that. And I can keep this ship stopped. I'm going to have to stun you, though.
Sela's using you. She'll never tell you anything of substance. If she was the Iconian's prisoner, she couldn't have seen anything important. If she's still working with them, then she's leading you into a trap. Your only chance is to capture her now and help us reveal anyone in the Republic who helped her escape.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have to let this play out. Sela won't let us, Sela won't tell us anything. But if she thinks I'm on her side, she'll show me everything. Stun him. Jeez. Well, a little harsh, but okay. Oh. Alright. Return to the bridge. There we go. Come on, let's go. And the giant turbo lift. Good lord. Everybody in? Alright.
I understand you've captured a saboteur. I won't tolerate a threat to the safety of this mission and my crew. I intend to have him executed immediately.
Nope, I'm taking him into custody. This is non-negotiable.
Very well. However, this still doesn't solve our problem. We need to find a working Iconian gate.
Well, tell you what, I know where to find a gateway. Alright. Let's depart the system.
The Nopata system? Interesting.
Kiev had a base there. He was conducting research for the Iconian.
My ship has been modified to mask its energy signature, so we should be able to get there without detection. The Tal Shiar may be a problem, though.
Can you order the Tal Shiar to let us pass?
The Tal Shiar serves the Iconians now. Certain elements of the Imperial Navy are still loyal, but the Tal Shiar would be more inclined to shoot me than listen to me.
Fine. I'm going back to my ship. We'll see what we find at Nopata. Launch tower. Free to beam up. Okay, I don't think that's a sign, but reading a large amount of space debris at least one Romulan ship in orbit, Captain. We can determine if it's a Romulan Navy or Tal Shiar, but it's definitely not a Republic vessel. All right, let's hail Sela. Did she have any information about this?
Those are Tal Shiar ships. The Star Navy doesn't have the interest or the means to police far-flung systems like this one. The Tal Shiar and I don't exactly see eye to eye these days, so feel free to do what you will.
Close the channel. Go ahead and launch the advanced drones, please. Open the channel. Last time I was here, Hakiv had a secret facility on the planet. The Tal Shiar must be using this old base.
Enemy vessel. This system is under Tal Shiar control. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Very unlikely. Shields up. Bring us in close. Let's engage.
Attack and requesting assistance.
Responding
Bye-bye.
to your request for assistance.
Enough. Grab our loot. Sensors are reading the structure on the surface there, with a small number of Romulans present, also picking up some kind of dampening field. We can transport you to the outside of the buildings, but the field will prevent transport to some parts of the facility. Alright. Sounds good. Let's beam on down to the surface. Take the same crew. Actually, you know what? Let's swap out Iron Wall here real quick. Bring Black Dog along. Commander Black Dog. Thanks again for joining me, everybody. Appreciate you guys stopping on by as we try out this new idea here. Star Trek Online episodes. Just getting started into the Iconian War. Appreciate you being here. And if you're interested, let's put this up. You can keep an eye on some of the things that I'm doing, not just here on my channel on Twitch, but also there's a link there for my YouTube channel, along with my my Twitter handle. Anytime you're interested in stuff going on, you can always keep an eye on my Twitter, and usually put out info there.
Hakiv's private research facility. Soon all this will be lost to the sand. What a monument to folly.
I never thought I'd be coming back here after I escaped from Hakib's arena. Alright. Cool little desert location. It's a good story early on with Hakib. Door seems to be getting power, but it's locked. Okay. Get us in here, Steele.
The Tal Shiar commonly use a diverter to intercept standard access codes on electronic locks. Give me just a moment. There. You really should learn some of these things.
Yeah, right. Charming.
Someone else has been through here recently.
Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to deal with this. Hi, everybody.
Enemy target.
Whoa.
Personal shield losing power.
See some of my engineering. Dropping turrets. Should probably nuke this room pretty quick. Oh, I'm gonna go collect loot. Excuse me, coming through. Gotta grab this. Nice job, everybody.
Why am I not surprised the mess hall is the one place here that isn't a total wreck?
I don't know how to answer that. Let's see, we've got some logs. Personal log. We've managed to adjust our scanners and locate another passageway behind one of the walls of the office, but nobody can figure out how to open it. It's probably locked down via the computer systems. At this point, I think it's going to be a matter of cracking the code, but Hakiv was so secretive and paranoid, he used a fractal-based encryption. Not even the Borg could break this thing. We have the computer working on it, but it's going to take months, and that's if we get it lucky. The commander says that forces are needed elsewhere, so she's only going to leave a skeleton crew behind here. Says that if we can't get anything useful, there's no sense leaving troops in a deserted planet. I just have hopes that she decides to pull all of us out sooner rather than later. Alright. One of the logs. I guess that's all the logs that were in here. Alright, let's go check that other room. Shields be up, no? Here we go. Coming through.
At least they were smart enough to take the weapons out of the armory.
Alright. Let's read the logs. Romulan data logs. Personal log. Though we've managed to restore partial power to the exterior facility, the lab itself remains on its own power system with a distortion field around it. This whole mission has been an exercise in futility. I've told the commander it would be, but she doesn't want to hear anything negative. She's pulled out almost most of the engineers and just left 2 squads behind in case we stumbled across something new. I hate this planet. There's nothing to do but shoot slot cats, maintain the power system, and try to keep the sand out of the door tracks. Another room over here.
Hakiv's Sanctum. I'm guessing that side door isn't just for show.
Probably not. Let's go check it out. Underground tunnels.
There must be a way through this blank wall. Maybe there's a release trigger in the office.
Maybe. Look. Anytime you're not sure where anything is, you can always hit the V key, and it will scan and kind of point you in the general direction you need to go. And you can always tell what you're supposed to interact with, obviously, from these. More logs? Or just computer panels? Yeah. Alright, there we go.
Allow me. Computer, recognize identity Sela, code Empress 1. Unlock lab access.
Okay. The Empress has spoken. Akiv's computer access granted. Welcome, Your Imperial Majesty. Right?
Always have a back door.
I'll try to remember that. So let's take the back door. Come on.
Another secret door. Hakiv was always so melodramatic. Let's get this gateway working again.
Alright, let's do that. Yep. Activate the gateway.
You're getting a little too close to the truth. It's
There's
time to eliminate you both.
Whoa! Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
You should be more careful about the loyalty of your subordinates. Stop her! Don't let her escape!
You see him escaping. Whoop. Definitely not escaping.
Kill it!
Nope. Seen those before. The neural parasite explains why Van Zyl turned on us so suddenly. Still, there's no telling what how she got infected. It must have dropped while she was with Voyager in the Delta Quadrant. The parasite's gone, but we need to get her to sickbay. Yes, sir. We'll take care of it. I think I understand what's happening now. Lieutenant Commander Van Zyl was pursuing Sela because of the parasite. She's probably even started that flight she called us to help finish. She's been under the thrall of the Iconians this whole time, and she's been making sure she stuck close to those and Sela, so she could try to figure out Sela's plans and then eliminate her. If the Iconians want Sela this badly, she's probably on the right track. Alright, Watchtower, 1 to beam directly to sickbay, alert, neurology, and prepare trauma response. You may remember these neural parasites from the Wrath of Khan. Alright, let's beam her to sickbay.
There we go. I'll just put in those coordinates.
Thank you. Coordinates in. Gateway is open. Let's go through. See, I kind of like this episode because it sort of gets started in into some of the bigger story stuff that's coming along. Obviously, I always like the callbacks to other things in the Star Trek universe, and the neural parasites. God, that's such a creepy thing from Wrath of Khan. They put creatures in our bodies. Oh, I should also... Let's put this up. Let's see if this works. Yeah.
Hey!
Looks good. Give him a shout
Hurry
out
up.
there.
They'll find us soon.
All right. Giving a little shout out there to GG Hick, one of my mods here on the channel, also does the Thursday night watch with me over the last couple of months. We haven't really been able to do Thursday night watch, but he's been doing stuff over on his channel. As you can see, he's been playing PGA Tour 2K23. Check it on out. It's good stuff. A lot of fun. All right. The Iconians. Over the structuralists. Where's it go? Where's Steel at? Up there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope. Oh, hold on here, folks. I'm falling off the edge. Good lord.
Good. There's a gateway on this side. We won't be stuck here. Now, let's see what secrets we can wrest from this facility.
You!
Taurus. Stop her!
Oop, we got drones.
Automated defenses? What a waste of time. Get that force field down!
Okay. Done.
I won't let you take me!
We need to catch her before she can cause any more trouble.
Not that way.
She's locked the door. Try to unlock it with one of these consoles.
Okay.
Interesting. According to this data, we're in the Andromeda Galaxy. You should download some of these files to your tricorder.
I'm working on it. Not the one. How about this one?
This sphere seems to be much older than the others. There's communication traffic from Iconian ships inside the sphere. I've never seen these kinds of vessels before.
Interesting.
Ah, here we go. Almost there. Got it. The door is open.
All right. Well, let's go.
Taurus must have overloaded the collimators in that plasma array. She's turned this room from a plasma allocation conduit into a death trap. Who even builds rooms like this into a structure anyway? There are control consoles across from the containment area. If you can get to them, you can probably shut down the system.
It looks dangerous, but I don't think we have any choice. Guess that one stays open. Oop. Oh, okay. Look out, coming through. Looks like my shield's pretty good. Those seem a little excessive. I wasn't even close to that one. Alright, shut it down. Shut it all down. Get over here.
There's nowhere left to run, Taurus. Do you really think the Iconians will help you now?
No, you don't understand. I didn't seek them out because I rule. I needed them to save us, to turn back time, to undo Hobus, and bring back Romulus.
Then you're more of a fool than I thought. You poor deluded creature. The Iconians aren't interested in saving anything. Nor could they.
We have to get out of here. It's not safe anymore. They're coming.
I guess you'd better go then. If you had only known, Taurus, the Iconians can't travel through time. It destroys their minds. The sphere just jumped. Look, it's nighttime inside this sphere, but it's never dark inside the other spheres. The Iconian fleets are here, and there are so many ships they're blotting out the sun.
I see you.
Time to go. How absurd to think that she could have ever accomplished anything significant. She lost her throne and spent years in mindless devotion to gods who could not hear or answer her prayers. Taurus's fanaticism blinded her. She studied everything about the Iconians, but never learned the one simple fact that would have ended her quest. There was only one thing she didn't get wrong. We need to leave. Immediately.
No. Hold on a second. Clarify for me why the Iconians can't travel through time.
Iconian minds aren't like ours. They're entangled with chronoton states. I'll spare you the boring details. It helps to orient them when using their gateways, but it means that they can't go back and forth in time like we can. Doing so would cause the Iconian to lose its memories of the intervening time.
Okay, so all we've seen so far are automated defenses. Why the hurry? We could learn more about the Iconian plans here.
Take a look at the sky. In a sphere like this, nothing should obscure the sun. Those aren't clouds.
Iconian ships. So many that they're blotting out the sun. That is pretty great.
Did you feel that? The sphere just jumped. The Iconian invasion is beginning.
You were warned. Your galaxy is forfeit.
Okay. Here we go.
Enemy targets on sensor.
The big boys there.
It's a herald, the personal guards and servants for the Iconians. Fighting is not our best option. Head for the gate. Run!
Come on. They're gonna
The
stay and
herald
fight.
will be back.
All right, let's go, gang.
Head for the gateway.
Yeah, we're working on it. Move. We got everybody? Looks like it.
The gateway is destabilizing. I'll take care of this. Jump through now!
Okay. There we go. Hexadecimal. Sir, we've been wondering what happened since you disappeared from our scanners. Command has sent out a fleet-wide alert. We need you back on the ship right away. How is Van Zyl? Let's start with that. She's resting in sickbay. The doctor says that her Trill physiology is very robust, and when it comes to surviving neurologically linked symbionts, but Van Zyl wasn't joined, which is why the parasite could take over. She may even retain some memories from the experience, which could prove useful to information. The doctor says she'll be ready for debriefing and can return to Voyager in just a few days. As near as we can tell, she picked up the parasite during an away mission on in the Delta Quadrant, and then immediately left Voyager. Apparently, the Iconians got word of Sela's escape and sent Van Zyl and her parasite to tail Sela. Noted. Anything else I should know? We can beam aboard whenever you're ready, sir, Commander. Command wants us to proceed immediately to the Iconia system. Something big is happening. All right. You heard her. Let's beam on up. There we go. A little laggy. Plotting a course for the Iconia system. We've arrived. One of the Dyson spheres. They're big. Okay. And that completes the first leg of the Iconian War episode. Thanks again for joining me, everybody. We are going to take a moment here, get a little break in, and while we're taking a break, why don't you do the same? Get yourself something to drink, something to eat, get up and stretch, take a moment. We'll be right back. Alrighty. Back again. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying the HC episodes here. Let's do this. Switch on over to the flight deck. Contacting command to continue on the story here. Well, this is where we claim. Don't forget, you can use up on the top left here, or top right. Sorry, you can use the mission tracker, and anytime you see a little icon like that, picture of a person there,
It's
click
good
on
to
that.
have you back. A Dyson sphere jumped into a position near the Iconian system less than an hour ago. We don't know anything about it, but based on the preliminary notes you've logged, we think it's the same sphere that you discovered with Sela. I hate to admit it, but she was right. The Iconian invasion is here. There's no sign of Sela, incidentally. We'll keep looking, but I have a feeling she won't be found until she wants to be. And as long as she stays away, I'm inclined to let her go. She'll have to answer for her crimes someday, but we have much more immediate concerns.
Understood, Admiral. Let's see what we can pick up. And this is kind of cool. Every time you redo the mission, you can go back and claim one of these items, and these are actually part of the set. So the Romulan Imperial Navy set, which I believe I already have the combat armor. You can pick up the current logbox, one of the plasma repeater pistols, pretty nice pistol. They're all level 12, any of the stuff that you pick up from these missions. Career specific kit, don't really need that. Let's go with the Navy shield. Alright, so from that, let me bring up the crew here real quick. Forget who has... yeah, here we go. Got it on this character, so we'll put that on there. That gives her the bonus for the 2 items in the set. And if we take a look at more details, down on the bottom here, it tells you kind of what the set does. So, as one item of the set does what it does, but once you get a second one, you'll while aiming, it gives you a plus 10 energy damage resistance rating while crouching, 30% critical severity. And the last one there, we just need to get the which one is it? We got the kit. We would need a kit, which we would have to upgrade this particular officer in order to equip kits on. So that's pretty good. Nice little thing. Let's see. You got a bunch of junk in the inventory. Always discard the tribbles if you pick them up. I've noticed they've been appearing more frequently. Usually salvage everything. Yep, that's good. Salvage them all. Clear that out. Those are all heals and whatnot. Let's pull up the next mission in this flat. There we go. Blood of the Ancients. Attacks from the Iconian forces are imminent, and their gateway technology means that they can attack us anywhere. Admiral Quinn has requested your presence at a briefing in Earth's space dock. All right, here we go.
We know that attacks from the Iconian forces are imminent. Their gateway technology means that distance has little meaning for them. Once the war begins in earnest, we will be racing to cover too much territory with too few ships. But we cannot fail. To fight a war, we first need a plan. Admiral Quinn has requested your presence at a briefing on Earth's space dock.
Alright. So, travel to the Sol system. Okie dokie. Use my transwarp. And as I had mentioned there before, Admiral Quinn's office there is in the Operations Center for Space Dock, so We'll warp on in. Coming through.
Welcome, and thank you for coming. We've gathered here the finest commanders from Starfleet, the Klingon Defense Force, and the Romulan Republic. We may have been enemies in the past. Now, we must fight as one. May I introduce Captain Cogran? He will coordinate our combined forces against the Iconians and report to the commanders of all 3 fleets.
Greetings. The Iconians have revealed themselves. War is now inevitable. While the Iconians themselves are few in number, their heralds are numerous and formidable. They are not like the servitors we have fought before. They are far more dangerous. We are already sending strike teams into the sphere the heralds use to access the Iconian gateway network. They will retaliate. And when they do, they will attack our most valuable targets. The gateways allow the heralds to strike anywhere. They can avoid or destroy any obstacle in their path. Therefore, the Alliance has decided to focus on defending key installations. We need time to create a strategy. To that end, let me introduce Captain Tom Paris.
I'm
Hello,
Paris.
everyone. Okay, this is what we know about the weaknesses of the Heralds. If we can exploit this, we can...
It's beginning.
Their goal appears to be New Romulus. The Federation has a starbase nearby. Captain Paris, take your task force and the bulk of the fleet to New Romulus. The rest of you, report to Starbase 234. Right now, that starbase is all that stands between the Heralds and New Romulus. Hold the Heralds there as long as you can. We need time to evacuate civilians and prepare defenses at New Romulus. Today is a good day to die.
Commander Asai, the starbase is ready, already under attack, Captain. Setting a course for the closest group of Herald ships. All right. Sounds good. Red alert.
Herald ships on an intercept course. All ships, defend the starbase. I've never seen anything like these Herald ships before. There's too many of them. Begin evacuation procedures. Ships on sensors. Deploying reinforcements.
Starting my run from the station.
All right.
They're cutting through our shields. They're using gateways to get inside the defense perimeter. There's no stopping.
Herald's closing in. Evasive maneuvers.
Let's see if we can send some Borg nanites onto these ships, get them run suicide missions against their own ship. Take us in fast. There we go. Both of them.
The Heralds are sending more ships. This isn't going to end well.
We've taken some damage. Just need to get far enough away to go to warp.
A gateway has opened inside the station. They're boarding us. Security team, report to Deck 6.
We've lost support in the south. I can't.
We're losing shuttle.
There are too many of
Get
them.
the perimeter before the next wave.
All of the civilians and most of the crew managed to evacuate. At least that's something. But there's nothing more we can do for that starbase. Fall back to New Romulus. We need reinforcements to hold the system.
Well, I don't know. We still have work to do here. See how many of these we can take out. You're gonna let me do that, are you? Alright, alright. Alright, so continuing on with some more of the Iconian War here. We're in the second phase of the story section. Coming in on New Romulus.
Welcome to the war. The Romulans are asking for boots on the ground, but we've got more than we can handle up here. There are some weak spots in the Herald lines. If you can punch through to transporter range, you should be able to get a team down there to assist.
Sounds good. Take her easy, Captain. Good luck. Their ship's launched. Now we want to take out their gateways.
Now hurry up. We've got a war to win. Great work on those scouts. Now, take out the ships headed your way.
Alrighty. The USS Mercury. Found Paris' ship.
Keep it up. Great work. Just one more group between you and the planet. Give them hell.
Battleship. Alright.
You're close. The fighting on the ground is getting worse. They need you down there.
Nice.
The situation has become desperate on the surface. Good luck down there. And watch your back. The Heralds aren't pulling their punches.
Appreciate it, Captain. We've entered transporter range, Captain, and have locked the coordinates provided by Alliance Command. The Watchtower will remain in orbit and defend the planet as long as possible. We're ready to beam down? You betcha. It'll work. Transport site secure. Clear out the camp. Call for reinforcements. Acknowledged.
Thank you. Now that the area is secure, we can call in reinforcements. Sub-Commander's Island is ready to lead a squad to assist you. Should I call them now?
Yeah, sure, why not?
More heralds are on their way. We can take a defensive position in the ruins.
Sounds good. Folians. It's dead, sir. Hail's energy beams punched right through its environmental suit. Between the weapon damage and losing heat and pressure, this Tholian didn't stand a chance. Indeed. Bye. Oh no. Just keep back. There you go.
Sensors indicate Herald forces inbound to this position. We must hold here.
Okay.
Are secure. Next, we must clear the path ahead. Hold the paths. There's a camp near the power station. There will be reinforcements there.
I think we can take it from here. Do you want me to call for reinforcements?
Yeah, why not?
Reinforcements are on their way.
Watch out! Gateway opening to the east. Heralds inbound from the southeast. Heralds inbound from the southeast. There's a gateway opening to the north. Heralds inbound from the southeast. Watch out! Gateway opening to the east. There's a gateway opening to the north.
Should do it.
We have retaken the ruins. Shall I call in for our next objective?
Yeah, go ahead and contact command.
The ruins are ours!
Woohoo! Yay! Whoop. Too soon.
Quick, this way!
second here real quick. Romulans have been clearing and repairing the gateway chamber since the incident when it was first opened. The gateway itself should be functional if we can reach it. We should be able to use it to get back to the ship. Alright. Teams have been clearing and repairing the gateway chamber since we first... Okay. Yeah, we did that. Alright, real quick, let me check something here.
New Romulus is reporting heavy casualties. What happened down there? Sensors are picking up some unusual power emanations from the surface. Be careful.
That one. Alright. Got it. Cuckoo. All right.
Your presence defiles this sacred space. Heralds, to me, destroy these insects.
Let's see, what can we get up first? Let's do this. Whoop, this is bad. A little bit of damage. Go. Oh, away that thing. No, a couple people down. Get you back up. Where's 84 at? There you go, got it? Alright. This one with graphics. Alright. Check this database. Acosta, as far as I can tell, the Heralds are attempting to access the Romulan library files where they were looking for information about the preservers. Why the preservers? Not this one. That one. Coordinates for the plotter are still set. It looks like they're going to preserver archive on Lenas 3. Then we need to find out why. Right? Gateway is operational, sir. As far as I can tell, the Heralds were inputting a series of coordinates. If they were looking for something, they found it. The gateway is locked into a location. Acknowledged. Based on the information we have recovered, we can actively activate this gateway. It would take us directly to the Preserver Archive. Make it so. Alright, activate the gateway.
I'm a little busy here. What do you need?
The Heralds were investigating the Preservers, and they found their archive on the Linnaeus system. We're taking the gateway, but we'll need you to rally the fleet and meet us there.
Acknowledged. Wouldn't want to miss the party. I'll get every ship with an operational warp drive headed that way as soon as New Romulus is secure.
See you soon, Captain. We've heard the conversation with Captain Paris, sir. The Watchtower will rendezvous with you in the Linnaeus system. Excellent. Go through the gateway. Sir, we are in the Preserver Archive in the Linnaeus system. The Heralds were searching for the place, for this place, Captain. We need to know why. I recommend that we ask the archivist. There must be something here that either the Iconians want or they want us to have. Alright, well, Mr. Asai, I'll speak with the archivist. Hello. Welcome. Long have we waited for our children to seek us out. Alright. I think we know this also from TNG, right? The Preservers. Who are you?
I am the guardian of all who my people were and all that they remember. My task was to keep the archive safe until the day when our children would be united and would want to know who we were.
Okay. Well, tell me more about your race.
Long ago, life developed on our world before all others. We explored the galaxy, but we were alone. But what is life when there is no one with which to share the joys or the sorrows? So if the galaxy would not give us companions, we would create them. We created you. Our scientists seeded many worlds and directed evolution. We wanted you to resemble us. But more importantly, we wanted you to understand us.
Okay. Are there more preservers here?
Hundreds. While each preserver has the genetic memory of the entire race, it was deemed important to preserve individuals so that if the time came when we could live with our children, there would be sufficient numbers to maintain our species. We built this place and slept, dreaming of the world that would become. We dreamed of the world you would create.
Okay. Well, tell me what. What do you know about the Iconians?
The Iconians. I am not programmed for this line of inquiry. Would you like me to wake one of my creators? You can ask her all the questions you wish.
Please, do. Hello. Here's a cup of coffee. I'm gonna need that.
Greetings, my child. Long have I slumbered. Why have you roused me now?
Greetings, Ancient One. We face a great threat from the people known as the Iconians and have come here to seek your help.
Ah, the Iconians. They are the first of our children, and for a time, the most troublesome. They were different once, brighter. But our other children grew jealous of their gifts and chafed against their rule. The war changed them more than they could understand. I will help you, my child.
Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
Hold. I sense her approach. Our daughter, Latara, comes. She is first among equals, and her rage is terrible to behold. Go. I will retrieve what you seek. If it is not already too late.
Please hurry, Ancient One. Oop. Here they are. Over. Alright, nicely done. What are you doing? Man, they are hitting us pretty hard. Ooh. I'm down. Call for help. Guys, anybody? Thank you. Ooh, Iconians are no joke.
Know that your death will bring me no pleasure, Ancient One.
Then you make a different choice, my daughter.
I cannot. Long have we waited for this day. We will reclaim all that was once ours. We will rule this galaxy as is our right and our duty. None can stand against us. Not even you.
Tar seems grumpy. Stuff. Get the Psy up. Lord. Anybody else down? Oh, that's it. Alright. Scan. No life signs, sir. He's gone. To have lived so long and ended like this. We must do what we can to save the others.
We're in orbit, and we're not alone. The rest of the fleet is about 2 minutes out, but the Heralds are here, and they do not look happy. If you're done down there, can you beam back to your ship and give us a hand?
You bet. Beam us up. Big space battle time. That's something appropriate for that. Oh. Thanks again, those of you watching the VODs. Appreciate you guys stopping by, giving me some views. Don't forget to, if you're over on YouTube, leave a comment.
They are not kidding around. Raise your shields. We need to hold out until the rest of the fleet arrives.
Will do, Captain. Let's go, crew. Red alert. I'll launch the probes.
Where are the Heralds getting all these ships? More inbound. Herald ships. These guys just won't give up.
Well, see about that.
More Herald ships on an intercept course. The fleet is 1 minute out. Keep fighting.
Where are they? Over there. Alright. Let's black hole them.
Just a little longer.
I did. Anytime you want to join in there, Paris. Give me some of your piloting skills. Battleship. Coming through.
More Heralds! Oh, I thought the Borg had a lot of ships. And the cavalry arrives just in the nick of time. Let's show these Heralds what we can do.
Goodbye. Oop, 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 oop. Do some heals. There we go.
We'll hold the Herald forces here. Alpha team, engage that dreadnought before it can power up its weapons. Yikes. Okay, well, we won't be going there. The Heralds have withdrawn, sir, but this wasn't a victory. We lost almost a third of the fleet, and the archive is completely lost. All knowledge, all the remaining preservers, all gone. The Alliance wants us to go to the Romulan flotilla for debriefing. I can set a course as soon as we're ready. That sounds great, Mr. Asai. Work to the flotilla.
Today is a dark day for the Alliance. Starbase 234 is lost, the Iconians destroyed the gateway on New Romulus. Our fleet was defeated, and in one day we lost a quarter of our ships. The preservers are gone, and with them goes our hope of understanding the Iconians. Although the Iconians have withdrawn from New Romulus, they can attack anywhere, at any time. To be blunt, this may not be a war we can win, but we will make the Iconians pay dearly for their victory. We will continue to fight, to save what we can, to win where we can. And we will fight until the last one of us falls.
Yay! Dark days. Dark days indeed. Brings us to the end of Blood of the Ancients. Let's contact command. Oh, no audio for this, huh? Admiral Clue, although this is a dark day, you have served admirably. The loss of the archive is regrettable, but the preservers are not only casualties this day, are not the only casualties this day. There will be more death before this war ends, but those of us who will survive will be stronger. The Iconians think they can win the war. They think that we are weak. They are wrong. We will fight. We will, if we need to, we will die. But we will fight until our last breath. All right. Claim our reward. No. I'm gonna get on this. I think I ran this one a bunch of times because I like this. The anti-proton beam array was nice. What does this do? Disruptor damage. Transphasic projectile weapons. Okay. That would be the transphasic projectile weapon there, yeah. So all bonuses for the equipment that they drop. Let's grab the Torp. Alright. That takes care of that. And brings us to the last part of what I wanted to do here today for the start of the HC episodes in Star Trek Online. I was basically planning on running 2 of these, and then we'll go over the current event, the feast, that's going on right now, and I'll show you the one of the other ships that I have recently acquired. All right. Dock. There we go. Use the watchtower most of the time, but recently I acquired what is quickly becoming one of my favorite ships here. From Star Trek Lower Decks, the California class Miracle Worker ship. Once again, a big thank you to Durzon for hooking me up with this. It is, where is it? It is, there it is. The USS Grover's Mill. California Miracle Worker utility cruiser. Just got this one leveled all the way up. And we'll take and ready it. Now I've already saved a loadout for it, so it will automatically pull the stuff off of the different ships that I have items loaded out on, and place them on here as soon as I ready it. And once we got it readied, we're going to take a look at again the mission journal. This is kind of your launch point for most of this stuff. Okay. So, coming up this weekend, on December 1st through December 8th, we have Upgrade Weekend going on. So you get 100% additional technology points when applying upgrade tech to all the items this weekend. That's definitely worth getting involved in. If you've got upgrade items, you can pick, you can use those and basically upgrade all of the parts of your ship. Like it says, additional technology points, allowing you to basically move them up quicker as far as the levels go. Now, as I had shown earlier, they start as level 12. Basically, that's the kind of standard high-level equipment. And you can get them up like here. Just like in... Oop, we better clean this out before these triples go nuts. Like I said, you can kind of see there's a lot more of them nowadays that you get as loot. Get those discarded before they start destroying any of the food and stuff that we have. Let's do our salvage. Got a lot of salvage this time. There we go. This stuff. And I don't tend to use this. I probably should in some of the heavier battles, but excuse me. I'm gonna take and sell all that off right now. So like going back and running through these missions, not only do you get a chance to pick up some of the extra equipment and some of the set stuff, but obviously you also get quite a bit of loot that you can kind of work with. I should be giving this to the bridge officers, but yeah. Do that when I'm not streaming. Alright. Okay, so we got that. Let's see, I can refine my dilithium real quick. Okay, we'll throw those in the bank. There we go. Cleans up the inventory nicely. Alright, and as I was saying, we've got this event that's going on, the Feast. And that comes up under the featured feast, and it kind of will give you a description, tell you what. It's got 5 days, 14 hours left. I've got 8 of 14, so I'm going to be close. But basically, what I've been doing is the Swarm, which is a space mission, and I did this on the stream that I did before with the where I had claimed the Borg ship, liberated Borg dreadnought ship. And we ran this before. I'm pretty sure we used this ship for it. I really like this ship for that.
The Herc are about to overrun this planet, and time is a factor.
Okay.
Several Jem'Hadar ships have been disabled by the Herc. Give them a power boost to bring them back online. Be wary. Herc scouts are searching the system for easy prey. Work quickly. The main Herc force will be here soon.
Understood. So this is a TFO, task force operation, so we're currently playing with a couple other folks who are also running this mission at the same time. And, well, like I said, I like using the California for this because it's really geared towards the engineer class. Why is this not loading up? Yeah, that is definitely not how that's supposed to be set up. Not saving the toolbars anymore. Alright. So in this one, there's 3 different locations where these escape ships are trying to get away from the Herc. Looks like this guy's got this over here. Let's just go repair these ships real quick. Oh yeah, they definitely got that. And this one power. There we go.
Looks like we got a pretty good group here, actually. Check over on the side here. There's a another one of the dreadnoughts, like the Watchtower.
The Jem'Hadar will help you deal with the Herc. You'll want to bring the defense satellites back online now. They'll make a difference when the main force arrives.
Okay, and then you can ask how they've done, and it kind of gives you the score so far in this particular level. Okay, just gonna come right on in.
The satellite is back online. It will launch tractor mines against the Herc ships.
Nice. Yeah, he's got the I-Wind technology over there. Alright, and the next phase that comes up, they're going to be trying to escape, so they'll come down these lanes right here. And each one of them. Satellite repaired.
The last of the refugee ships are ready. Protect them from the Herc as they leave the planet.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, between this ship over here and that ship right there, it's just... they're just gonna sit and wipe out everything. Let's move into this middle lane.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Got it.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Woohoo!
Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
I don't think we need to worry about that.
Herc dreadnought on sensors. Be careful. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Speeding up the evacuation. All lanes will be utilized now. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Turk ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Good stuff.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Didn't like that, did they?
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Earth ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Gotcha. Alright. I think that's all of them.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Alright.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. That's everyone. We did what we could.
Operation complete.
Hopefully the Herc swarm will focus their next strikes on an uninhabited world.
Let's see, we fixed 4 satellites, power up 9 Jamidar skips. We got 20 refugee ships out safely, so we get 52 points. Herc swarm is passed. Alright, and that's all there is to it. Leave map now. So you just got to run that once every 20 hours. And you get 1 point of credit for it. You got to get 14 points within the period of time that it runs. And then you get the reward, which I believe is the V'ger probes. A ground-based attack weapon. And, yeah, not much. Still, best. The Halloween one gets you the from TOS, the Halloween event where you can get the crystal so that you can become the magic cat. Love it. All right, well, once again, thanks for coming and joining me here for HC Space, kicking around a new idea of doing the episodes here in Star Trek Online. Like I said, I will be posting these up as soon as I finish up the stream here. You can find them right there. My YouTube channel is the first link that you see, at Atomos CLU. We'll get you to my channel there. If you could give me a sub there, that would be awesome. And then a big thumbs up would also be nice. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this idea of doing this, and how you're, if you're having fun with the Iconian War stuff or interested in it. I'll be interested in doing that and some other things as well. For those of you on Twitch, please make sure that you follow along, and that way you'll be notified of the next time that we come up and do some more HC Space stuff. It's not always going to be this, like I said. Play lots of other space games. No Man's Sky, I think, was the last one that I had up there, that I did on over last Thursday during the American Thanksgiving holiday. We did that, and 13 hours of playing No Man's Sky. We also play Astroneer, along with, I've done some other things, the Space Crew game, and a bunch of other things. You can find all that stuff over on my YouTube channel. This one here will be up on Twitch for about the next 7 days, and then it will be only available over there on the YouTube. So again, I want to thank everybody for joining me. Don't forget, if you go over to YouTube, hit me up with a comment. Be greatly appreciated, and I'll see what we can do in the meantime. Thanks again for joining me, everybody. I hope you guys had a good time here with HC Space Star Trek Online episodes. Let's get this. There we go. And there we go. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Hey, awesome. Thank you, Osiris, for joining me. Greatly appreciated. And like I said, thanks for hanging on out and watching the HC Space streams. See you in the future. Cool. Right on. Appreciate it, man. You too. Have a great night. And like I said, you can check it out. Obviously, the thing will be here. I've got some other Star Trek Online stuff over on the YouTube channel as well. And yeah, you probably caught that link up there for it. Appreciate you stopping by, and really appreciate the follow. Have a great night.